Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I want to talk to you about book hierarchy and how to make more money online from your books. My name is Jenny Hansen Lane. I started publishing in January 1st of 2022. I didn't know it took 3 days for a book to go live, so you can see here this is January 24th. At the time of this video, I've uploaded and published 498 books. I need to do 2 more books just to save 500, but I want to be intentional and deliberate. So over that time, I've been able to build a book income stream behind the scenes with Amazon KDP. This is not my only income stream, but once I learned this, I could not look away. So I wanted to share with you profitability and books for Amazon KDP. And I want to introduce to you something that I have created called the book hierarchy. And this really allows you to think outside the box. It allows you to not just make boring old notebooks and slap covers on there. We want to make money from our books, right? We want them to be profitable. So we have to position ourselves in a way for that to happen. And so, anytime that you are providing a lot of value to somebody, you can actually raise the price of your stuff. Courses, vehicles, homes, like this is the nicer something is, the more that you'll pay for it. That is where value is found. And value is found also in the eye of the buyer. So it's our job to make our books high enough quality to be attractive. And we need to solve problems with our book, right? That makes a book more valuable. So when we talk about making books that, creating books that make money, notebooks is at the very bottom. Composition notebooks, pretty much blank inside. Journals. We know with KDP we can't have completely blank books. We have to have something inside of them. But it doesn't mean that it isn't something that we can start with. This is exactly where I started in my journey when I published 200 books in 30 days. This was before Amazon KDP made the rule that you could only publish 3 books in one day. I think that's a good rule because you can still do a fair amount of publishing, and making it profitable is the key, right? So slow down. Let's focus on profits. That's what this book hierarchy is for. The next one is prompted journals. This is where I really started to see a lot of success in my KDP bookshelf, my reports, and in my ads. As you guys know, I have sold over 6 figures of book sales, and 80 grand is my royalty. I don't know the exact number of book sales in the ads account at the time of this video, but I'll have to look it up. So prompted journals is when you take someone on a journal, on a journal. I always say journal and journey. I mix it up. When you take someone on a journey, okay? And so you're providing more value. That is the same with coloring books, because coloring books are also an amazing journey that you take people on. My kids have made over $600 doing coloring books, and they're taking people on a journey. They're solving the problems that parents have of wanting to educate their kids, entertain their kids, and develop their kids, right? So coloring books is such a great niche, and you can niche down 5 to 10 times just like knowing who your customer is. Okay. Now, if you haven't thought about planners, planners is a great place to publish because you have reoccurring customers. You can do dated, you can do undated, but it really is an exciting way to serve the customer because people want planners for so many different things. They want them for holidays, they want them for fitness, they want them for scheduling and planning and just executing their goals. So, as you think about planners and you add a lot of value into there, you can actually charge more. Activity books is one of my favorites in my book hierarchy because it solves so many problems and you can increase the value of the books, which means you can charge a higher price, which means you have more margins. When you have more margins, guess what that means? You can scale. You can scale your books with ads, okay? Let me jump to the last two really fast so you won't be in suspense. Workbooks is a great thing that I'm working on a lot right now with my courses. I have a coaching program called the Book Income Stream Machine. I'm actually doing a free training in 2 weeks I'll put the link in the comments or in the description if you want to join us. We talk about the 3 secrets of profitability. We talk about how to start with low-hanging fruit, and we talk about how to become a bestseller on this training. And if you haven't published and you're looking for, I should say, if you want to stop Googling the best side hustle of 2024, you want to come to this training, okay? So in my program, I have a lot of workbook templates. I have different assets for my students. I have over 125 students, and we're all publishing. And these two at the top, the high content and the workbooks, is really where you can over deliver and give people a lot of value. And you might be thinking, like, what are you talking about with value? Let's just break it down. The features, what are you putting in your book to make it more attractive and more valuable? A lot of people focus on high content because they are able to put 20 to 60,000 words in a book and come at a problem with lots of different angles. That's why nonfiction books do really well on Amazon, even if you're self-publishing with a ghostwriter. This has been my experience, and I've wrote one book. That's how I found Amazon KDP in 2022. And then I have commissioned 3 high content books, and one of them is selling organically because I put some words in it that you can't run ads to. If you want a video on that, maybe put in the comments, no bad words for ads, and I'll go through a list of the words that you should not put on a book if you do want to scale it with ads. Okay. So in closing, I just want you to think about this strategy for book hierarchy, how it works in your account. In my coaching program, we talk about this on a much deeper level, but I just want you to think about, if you're going to only publish notebooks and blank journals, you need to focus on volume. You need to be able to have beautiful covers and understand who the customer is. Not everybody buys the same notebook. I don't have any unicorn composition notebooks in my house. You guys know that's because I don't have anybody in my house that loves unicorns, okay? But you know that I have video game composition notebook. I have things like that I have bought that are self-published, whether my students published it or my kids picked it out on Amazon. We have to know our customers. So if you are just getting started, I also have a $27 program. It's called notebookprofits.com, where I give you the inside of a notebook, I give you the cover, and I help you publish it. Because if you can publish one book, you have so much less to worry about. Your confidence skyrockets because you're like, hey, I just published a book. So go ahead and let me know if this is something you would implement in your bookshelf, having a hierarchy. This is a really great method to use. And let me know if you guys have any questions. Love you lots. Please subscribe. Peace out.